Yo, before I start this video of my man's latest pickup, if you want to call it or whatnot, I gotta tell you, I had nothing to do with this video. I don't know why he did what he did, but to me, it's funny as shit. Because personally, I would have never got like that. I mean, he claimed that, he thought they was real, but, it was like Saturday when I walked into his house. I'm like, bro, these kicks are fake. And he wanted to argue with me for a little bit about it. I was like, nah, G, these shits are fake. But, I mean, you will see his stories once you watch the vid. But to me, personally, I thought the shit was funny. He thought he was getting a deal. Turns out he got some funky ass shoes, cheap, horribly made, whatever you want to call them, etc. By the way, don't mind the shakiness. I was just doing this thing on the wing, just having a little fun. So yeah, I'm gonna get into the vid. Like I said, usually say, rate, comment, subscribe. Just me doing magic again, cause I make magic, baby. I'll get at y'all. Peace.
What's up, Swamp family? This your boy Code J with another do's and don'ts of the sneaker game. You look at the boxes, one is bigger, one is smaller. It's obvious to see which one is the fake. When looking at the labels, it's clearly to see one's red and one's black. Now just to look at the shoes, you really can't tell the difference. But once you come closer on the shoe, you can tell that one is more round and one is more narrow. And then if you look at the thickness of the tongue, one is a little bit more thicker and one is thinner. And then, if you look at the shoelaces, on the real, it has 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But on the fakes, it has 1. And also, to compare, these actually are clamped on. This one, it looks like it is clamped on, but if you look at the back, it's all one mold. Bottom's pretty much identical, but again, a little bit more fatter, rounder, and this one actually is narrow. Again, just from afar, they look the same, but up close, you could actually tell which one is a replica and one is the original. And just look how in the fakes it falls down in there. But compared to the original, it's really no give. Oh yeah, and as you look at the tabs, you see how this one has no shine to it? On this one, it's actually a shine.
Look how flimsy it is.
And it's flimsy. It's really flimsy. It's crazy. But this one, it barely even flips. This one, all day. You can bend it all the way back, it goes right back.
Wow. Look at the air bubble.
Look at the air bubble difference. This one actually looks like it's made backwards compared to the original. And the color grays is two different colors. One is like a cool gray color, the original, and one is just a flat gray. Barely can see the treading on the real, but on the fakes, you could actually see the treading sticking out. And when looking at the tongues, one Jumpman leg is skinnier than the other compared to the originals where his legs are actually the same size, clearly showing that it is a replica Jordan. And looking in the materials of the tongue, I don't know if the camera could actually show it as good as we could actually see it, but on the originals there's no bleeding. Compared to the fakes, there's bleeding all on the Jordan, Air Jordan.
Like this whole tongue is bleeding.
Like the whole tongue is bleeding, like the whole entire tongue. It's crazy. And it's very flimsy again. You can see compared to this one. And just a little bit few obvious things as well. The stitching, the original is actually very fine stitched compared to the other. It actually have a white stitching in it. You can actually see that they really don't care. Compared to this one, it's actually sewed all the way into the product. In comparison to the Jumpman's to the Chinaman's, you can actually see that his pants are really skinny, like it's like a Wiz Khalifa basketball pants on. I don't know. Compared to the Michael Jordan, it clearly shows that, you know, one is a real and one is a fake. And this is Eddie J with another do's and don'ts of the sneaker game. Make sure you look at the product carefully. Make sure you analyze all the pictures. Don't just second guess, you know. Make sure you look at how many orders, the comments, whatever kind of resource you can find. Make sure you find it. Again, this is Eddie J with another do and don't. Swamp out.